Picture this. You're 14 years old. No phone. No apps. No one tracking where you are. You've got a key on a string around your neck. And an empty house waiting for you after school. That was normal in the 1980s, and psychologists now say it quietly wired an entire generation in a way that's almost extinct today. More grounded, more resilient, and weirdly okay with being uncomfortable. Let's break down what actually happened to their brains. It's 3 p.m. school's out. Both your parents are at work. You unlock the front door yourself. You're alone until dinner, maybe longer. You were what they called a latchkey kid. Millions of 80s teens lived like this every single day. And here's what that did psychologically. It forced you to become hyper-independent. No one's there to help. So you figure it out. You make your own snack, handle your own boredom, solve your own problems. That builds something psychologists call self-efficacy. The deep belief that I can handle this. And it wasn't theory, it was survival. But it gets more interesting. Because being unsupervised didn't just make you independent, it taught you calibrated risk. You learned the difference between real danger and just adventure. Climbing trees, biking miles from home, exploring places your parents didn't even know about. You got hurt sometimes, but you learned. Your nervous system adapted, not to fear everything, but to assess it. Research shows that kind of real-world exposure builds resilience, not anxiety, and that wiring stuck with them into adulthood. Now here's the part that sounds almost impossible today. Boredom, tons of it. Waiting for your friend to call back. Bored. Long car ride with no screen. Bored. Saturday afternoon with nothing planned. Super bored, and you just sat with it. Psychologists now know that tolerating boredom trains your brain to self-soothe. You learn emotional regulation without needing constant stimulation. 80s teens got really good at this. They invented games, they daydreamed. They stared at the ceiling and let their mind wander. That skill created something rare today. Adults who don't panic in silence. People who can think deeply. Who don't need distraction every 5 seconds. And then there's how they handled relationships. Everything happened face to face, or on a landline. If someone actually picked up. No ghosting. No texting your way out of an awkward conversation. You had to read body language, tone, eye contact. In real time, if you had a fight with someone, you usually worked it out the same day. Because you couldn't just block them and disappear, you also couldn't fake who you were. There was no profile to curate. People saw you, the real you, every day. This built situational awareness and emotional intelligence the hard way. Through trial, through mess, through actual human interaction. Here's what else shaped them. The 80s were this weird mix of optimism and cynicism. Big dreams, big hair. Reagan-era hope. But also, the divorce boom. The Cold War. Rising crime. So teens learned pragmatic realism. Hope is great, but don't count on anyone to save you. You handle it yourself. That mindset became part of their psychology, and when life got hard, there was no audience for it. Breakup, family fight, school pressure. You didn't post about it. You didn't perform your pain for likes. You blasted music on your Walkman. You went for a bike ride. You talked to one friend. In person. You recovered privately. Modern psychology links constant public sharing to higher anxiety in some people. 80s teens developed internal coping mechanisms instead. They didn't need validation to process their feelings. They just processed them. So were 80s teens tougher? Not in some macho way. Just grounded, self-reliant, comfortable with boredom. Emotionally regulated, quietly confident. Their baseline wasn't comfort, it was discomfort, and that made them adaptable. Many still carry that wiring today, skeptical of authority, but weirdly calm under pressure, because they've been handling things on their own since they were 12. If you're Gen X, does this sound familiar? Or maybe you're younger and this sounds completely foreign. Either way, drop a comment. What part of this hit different for you? And if you want more deep dives into how psychology shapes generations, hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Stay grounded.